opinion, just go to Twitter.
See, thank you for that intelligent conversation. Yes, thank you for that intelligent conversation. That's it. Vulgar and stupid is not a good way to go through life. Welcome back, Patriots. What we have here, some more Patriots, and they're from Austin, and they're stuck in two jobs. One, the man is into computers, and the woman is a teacher, that are very heavily, of course, dominated by liberals. And the theme, that what they tell me is what I hear over and over and over again with people who are in liberal-dominated industries. It's something they call phishing, where they have to keep quiet about their support for Trump or being a conservative, and have to, when they're at the job or on the site, they have to kind of fish around for other people that think like them. It's sort of like the Fight Club. In other words, in order to be, if you're a Trump supporter in the tech industry or as a teacher these days, it's like being in the Fight Club. You just don't talk about it. But you know. And they give some pretty good insights here about what it's like to be in those industries. And tell you, I feel for them. It's tough. It's tough, and it's just a shame that we got to live in a country now that is this repressive, that, you have to watch what you say. It's not supposed to be what America is, but the left and the liberals have made it that way, where you're afraid to talk about your political beliefs. In fear of losing your job, or being ostracized, or kicked off of a network, or you name it. I mean, it's not the way it's supposed to be. So that's the way it is, though. That's why I'm out on the streets here fighting it, because I'm obsessed by this. I cannot and will not allow these authoritarian asswipes to kill this freedom that we have. And it's where I'm at. And if it's where you're at, you're going to help me stay out there. I mean, if you can't be out on the streets, if you're one of those people that can't speak up at the job, or, for whatever reason, have to put a lid on it, well, then you help me. You support me. Let me be your outlet. So you go to subscribestar.com, Badass Uncle Sam, and you pick a level and become a patron. Or you give a one-time payment through PayPal, or you go purchase something, one of my designs, and you do it that way. And then you pray for me. That's what you do. So let's get to these Patriots, and I'll see you on the flip end.
Tell everyone at my work I love Trump.
People fish. You know what fishing is?
Yes.
That's what he has to do at his work.
Yeah, so I have to keep a lid on it.
Yeah, I hear that all the time from conservatives. If I got to keep my mouth shut at work. It's a shame. It's a shame.
Right.
I know. It's a shame.
So when people ask me
Well, I'll
about
lose
my
my job, potentially, just by saying I support
I know.
Trump. Isn't that terrible?
I mean, just look at what they're doing at Google right now, for crying out loud. Thankfully, is that lawsuit going against them. So there's a pushback. I mean, I'm all of the time out here trying to ask liberals, how do you defend censorship? Defend that. Well, it's hate speech. What's hate speech?
Well, it's so funny because when I'm a teacher.
Oh, Lord.
So and they're all plugged in over there to that or whatever. And they always ask me, do you vote for Trump or whatever? I said, you know what? They always ask me about my political affiliations, whatever. They always say, we all know who the evil man is and everything. And I say, they ask me, who are you or whatever. I said, one reason that I love being here is that people can have a political conversation without hating each other. I always start my conversations.
It's beautiful. That's nice.
Because that's more important than who are we. To me, a human being is
That's
more
a good way to do it. I'm going to start using that. Typically, I go, when they come at me over here, I say, look, I'm here to discuss if you want to discuss.
Right, oh right.
I'm here to talk, but if you want to go anywhere else, I'm going to really do that too.
They'll run away from you.
Oh, they do. Yeah, if you go to the back of my get out of jail free card from Hillary Clinton, you'll see my YouTube channel, and you'll see them where
I like it. We'll check you out, man.
Yeah. So you ever listen to Alex Jones? He's from Austin.
Yeah, we live near him.
Love him.
Yeah. He's considered. He's going to be run out of Austin.
You know what? It's awful is what's happened to him, and he doesn't play the victim card.
He gets harassed all the time.
Never.
You can't even.
And that's what I like about that man. He's just not about I'm the victim. Blah, blah, blah.
He's a warrior.
That's what we're doing.
Yeah. I've been on the show a few times.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
From conversations I've had out here.
Oh, cool.
Owen Schroyer and I we in contact a lot.
I think it's just awful what's happening, and also Paul Joseph Watson. The tech industry is they're like the new aristocracy, and they're shutting down.
But I think it's backfiring on them.
Yeah.
I mean, people are going, what? Yeah. Wait.
I think eventually Trump has the power to just to split them up because they're becoming like monopolies.
Well, that's in the air right now. I mean, as I said, they got the lawsuit going down, and I think that the fact that when they got rid of Paul Joseph Watson, that really triggered a lot of people because
he's pretty balanced, dude.
He had no marks against him. He had nothing, Now they're coming down on Crowder. I mean, they're purging a lot of conservative people. Hell, I got a governor on my site. Oh, sure. They've taken off videos of mine and everything else. Yeah.
Well, so Facebook is coming out with their own cryptocurrency.
Yeah, good luck with that.
And I think the U.S. government is going to turn against them at that point because crypto is always a shelter for money laundering, drugs, you name it. It goes through crypto.
Now, why would anybody in their right mind trust Facebook with anything after what they've already done to us with our information?
Absolutely.
Right.
Why would you?
Apple's very interesting. Apple's closing the gates.
Yeah.
Apple's making it more secure for people to have individual rights.
Apple's not a saint either, but they're compared to the others, they're a little bit less evil. But they're all. Yeah. They all. It doesn't matter what. I know because I work in that industry.
Right.
Yeah.
You have to be, like just filled with hatred with Trump to be considered normal. Like if you're like, I don't really know what's going on. Trump is I don't really know if he's good or bad. That's not good enough for them.
Yeah, but you know what's funny? So he talks to the investors of all these tech companies. All these commercial investors.
I have connections with VC guys.
Yeah, and they're for Trump. They just don't announce. They don't say it.
Yeah, a lot of the it's true. A lot of the investors are Republicans and Trump supporters. But if you are an engineer or you're in marketing or you're in the trenches for these companies,
And then what's worse is they'll say anything to get the job. So they'll say, I hate Trump to get the job, even though they don't believe it. And then we have to fish, because it's like, do you really believe in Trump or no? What do you think? And that's what sucks, man. It sucks. I just can't believe I have to show up to work, teachers teaching kids things about global warming. I mean, you would be totally shocked to hear the stories. I walk by, and there's teachers going, we don't want global warming. Save the planet today. Watch watch that show, Planet Earth or
California,
whatever.
they have the.
I know.
California, they have a new curriculum they're rolling out to kindergartners where you can't mention boy or girl. Like there's this.
Oh yeah, and then there's that.
Yeah.
Sure, go ahead. Yeah, well, I'll give you some hope. I spoke to a philosophy professor from California today who is totally against the whole liberal.
Facade.
Yeah.
Facade.
Yeah,
So you did. And what? And does he teach?
Yeah, he teaches at a university in California.
That makes me feel so much better.
he's definitely in the minority though.
Because I say things to kids like, whatever's out there, you know, you have the freedom, you have the right to believe what you want. Period.
See, God bless you. See, obviously I'm going to attract people of like mind, so I'm always attracting teachers that know what's going on and they know how to kind of like work around the BS, you know, to give the kids an out.
Yeah.
You know, to say, look, you
That's
don't.
what I'm doing.
Yeah.
I'm educating them that education is number one important, and there's so much education out there, and you have the right to choose what you want to do and what you want to believe and what you want to do.
We're all self-educated.
We all self-educate.
Yes, that's all you know. Teach yourself, kids. Don't believe anything we tell you.
No, you can't anymore. Why?
Also, the good news too is the mainstream media is definitely losing their grip.
Oh, God, yes.
You know, I mean, you go straight to Twitter and hear, well, that's what everyone does now. They're like, I don't need to listen to CNN to hear Trump's opinion. I'll just go to Twitter.
Say, thank you for that intelligent conversation. Yes, thank you for that intelligent conversation. That's it. Vulgar and stupid is not a good way to go through life.
Is this a daily thing for you?
Huh?
Is this daily for you? Like,
Yeah. They're pretty regular. They're regular. They come by. But they never stop to talk. That's okay. I got them on camera. Say, you want to be like that? Be like that. Yeah.
oh, you got your camera.
Yes.
Oh, good for you.
This guy knows how to party over here.
If you like to leave anything in the bulletproof vest, fine. It's always appreciated.
Well, let me grab something right now.
Now, do you think there's a market for like another internet or another Google or another platform? I mean, we do have, like you say, conservative investors. Do you think we can just come up with a new, you know, a true free?
Well, I mean, the battle in the war, if I see it,
It's a
really
tough
between,
battle to win, I'll tell you why.
It's between the investors, right? It's between the people like George Soros versus.
The only hope is if Facebook, Google, YouTube, they get broken up by the government. The government can shut it all down pretty quickly because.
Except for they're buying all the government off. That's a problem. I mean, you know, the money that's in there, the
But I mean,
corrupt
if you really
politicians.
see through all of it, this stuff, all of it, it's so petty.
Yeah.
Any small donation?
If you see through all of that, it's so petty.
Oh, yeah.
Things that matter, he's doing.
Oh,
like
yeah.
the border.
Oh, yeah.
He doesn't even waste time.
Oh,
with
yeah.
And
Yeah. I
that's
mean,
kind
you know,
of
they.
amazing. I mean,
To get out of jail free card from Hillary Clinton.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, that's what's amazing with all their social, you know, political correct BS. This guy just keeps on marching on, getting
He's
things
like,
done.
okay, now we're doing this. Okay,
Yeah.
now we're doing that.
Yeah, I know.
It's just the things I read. I'm like more
I know.
impressed
Because
and proud to
I
have
know,
voted for
I
him.
know, it's amazing. What he just did with Mexico. What he did with Mexico in just a matter of days, Congress couldn't do in 20 years.
Yeah. Hey, what do you think of Q? My cousin's into that. What is that?
Yeah, well, there's a lot of talk on Q in the sense that, from best I can decipher of Q, it's a lot of insiders like generals and, you know, people who really can't speak out publicly that are, you know,
Touching base with.
yeah, that are kind of like giving that information out anonymously through Q. So that's the best I can find out. I don't totally trust it, but a lot of it seems to be working out okay. You know, I talked to someone about that
Curious
today.
to see where that's going to go. You know?
Oh, yeah.
Especially after, let's hope, 8 years of him
and he's done. I'm curious to see if that will close or if that remains open.
Well, no, the revolutions will keep it going. We've opened up the floodgates. He's opened up the floodgates.
Oh yeah.
I'd like to see Jim Jordan run. I'd like to see him get in, then Trump Jr. after him. That'd be neat. Just keep this ball rolling, because especially if they release the documents on FISA and we actually start putting these people in jail, the Democratic Party's going to it's going to dissolve. They're going to be.
Yeah, but now hold on a second. I'm not all for one party.
No, there'll be another faction will come up. There'll be, but at least that
corrupt. Right about that,
the void will be filled. I mean, those idiots will go somewhere else and start another, progressive party or whatever. The void's always filled. You create a void, it's going to be filled. So, but at least that will break up that cartel. That faction of corruption will be broken up.
Also, it's becoming pretty evident the Democratic Party is becoming increasingly left socialist. And mainstream most Americans are going to reject that.
Even liberals I'm speaking to, because I'm old school. When I was younger, I was an old school liberal. And it was all about free speech and stopping the war, right?
Yeah.
But, they left on me, of course. Like, I went, well, what the hell happened to them, And I'm speaking to a lot of what you want to call moderate liberals, I guess, who can't.
I call classic liberals.
Thank you, classical liberals. Who can't go to the infanticide, the open borders, the Green New Deal. They just don't recognize it. They don't like Cortez. They don't want to go, Bernie Sanders.
The media just glorifies her.
Oh, God. But they're burning themselves, baby. They're burning themselves.
That's the thing, and I think we'll see in the next election. I mean, it's pretty. The good news is there's a lot of closet Trump supporters. They just keep a lid on it, but they're free to vote their mind. Oh, we gotta go.
Hey, it was a pleasure talking to you guys.
Yeah, you're great.
All right, God bless you.
Yeah, God bless you.
So there you are. That's it. These are the people that are the silent warriors that we have out there. Remember, if you are a member of that fight club and can't speak out but would like to support me, I've given you ways to do it. They're in the description. So please do. So in the meantime, I'm going to come back at you here soon with some more Patriots and more cucks. See you on the street. God bless you.